Hey everybody, back with Fallout 76 again, and here we have another Crusader pistol. Is it going to be strike 3 for the Crusader pistol, because the last two I tested were near worthless. And if you don't know, the problems with the Crusader pistol is it's basically a 10mm pistol with a gimmick of the different types of ammunition it can use. Like you can have it fire a pyro bullet, a cryo bullet, a 5.56 round, or here I have the fusion receiver on it. I've tested the 5.56 ammo. That's worthless. I've tested the cryo one, which I thought would be really good. However, it's not actually the cryolator type effect. It's the cryo bow arrow effect, where it's not actually freezing the enemy, it's just slowing them down for 3 seconds, which does not work on boss creatures like the Scorched Beast Queen or Earl Williams, the Wendigo Behemoth. Or Colossus. Same kind of word. I tested the pyro receiver, and I was like, okay, this doesn't deal enough damage over time to be useful. So it's just a gimmicky 10mm pistol. And it's also worse than the 10mm pistol because it cannot go full auto. That's what makes the 10mm pistol really good, is because it can go full auto, vastly increasing the 10mm pistol's DPS. So you're stuck here with this in a Gunslinger build, and now you have to compare this to Gunslinger weapons. Is it better than a revolver? Yes. However, it's not as good as a plasma pistol. Plasma pistol is the best Gunslinger pistol. Is it as good as a laser pistol? Probably not. Even with the laser receiver here, I'm going to guess it's not as good. However, it is a laser weapon that can spawn with the explosive effect. As we see here, I have anti-armor and explosive 90% reduced weight with a laser receiver. It is interesting that this weapon can still spawn with a laser receiver. Where, what's that new weapon that's coming to the game? It's like the heavy shotgun. It's like a super heavy, like full auto shotgun thing that does the removed explosive from into PTS, even though it's a laser weapon that could be explosive, but then they remove that. I don't know. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. They kind of just skipped over this thing's a laser. You can make this into a laser weapon that shoots explosive, like a legacy weapon. We're gonna see, is it good? Probably not. I don't use it stealth because why? Now, I've learned not to shoot at them when they're up there, because Bethesda broke them to where they don't take damage until they're on the ground. Alright. Alright, not too bad. That's not too bad. What was that, 11 shots? Not too bad. I think we might have found the best case scenario for this weapon. Anti-armor explosive on this thing. I think that's the best case you can get. Or, I think another best case would be quad crit damage. I think that might be this thing's niche. I really need to get a quad crit damage one. I think that might be the best thing for this weapon. But this isn't too bad. It's better than the last two I tested. Last two were both furious. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Not great. You know, it's not Gauze pistol levels, but it's definitely... Ooh, that does a lot of damage to me. Hello. Yeah, not too bad there. With, laser rifle, or laser parts. Explosive laser, basically. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. I'd put this... I don't know where I'd put it. I'd put it, like, probably on par with a standard laser pistol, right? Like, if you had an anti-armor... I guess if you had an explosive one, it's a legacy weapon, that's above anything, but... better than a revolver. Not as good as a Gauze pistol. Not as good as a plasma pistol. Probably the third... It would be in, like, rank 3 or 4 in this configuration, I think. Somewhere around there. A lot better. This is a pretty good result from this weapon. Let's go kill the hermit crab, and then we'll go kill the super mutants after that. Alright, hey everybody. This is a different hermit crab. There's one that also spawns on this road up here, because the one by the power plant refused to spawn. I think that guy killed it. So yeah. I wonder... like... I don't know. I have weird thoughts. Because this is still doing ballistic damage and the energy damage. I wonder, does the anti-armor work on, like, the secondary effects? You know, like, if I put the pyro receiver on this, does the anti-armor affect the fire? Like, does the fire get anti-armor effects? I don't know. I don't know how things work, and no one cares about this pistol enough to, like, test it, besides me. Alright. You, come here. Come here. You're not doing too good. Or you have a lot of health, and are tougher than the other one. That did not go as smoothly as I wanted. But you did drop 10mm rounds, which I can't use. It's so weird how this thing works. Like, it's still doing ballistic damage, yet you change the things out for, it uses, I don't think it uses 10mm. No, yeah, it uses energy cells, not 10mm anymore. But the pyro receiver and the cryo receiver both use 10mm, because I have them both on me. Like here. See, this one still uses 10mm. But not cryo cells. Like, why doesn't this one use cryo cells? I don't know, this is weird to me. This one wasn't... neither of these two are very good. Neither of them are very good. This one, it's working. It's not doing great. Like, against that hermit crab, it was really struggling. But yeah. We'll see how it does against the super mutants. I think it might do pretty good against super mutants. I also want to talk about something, but we'll do that whenever we get into super mutants. Alright, here we are at the Huntersville. I go here instead of West Tech because they're generally in a circle. Also, I believe gladiators can only spawn here. I don't think gladiators, which are the toughest, well, not technically the toughest version of super mutants, but one of the toughest versions of super mutants, I don't think they spawn at West Tech, at least not inside. They might spawn outside at West Tech, but I know they can spawn here. And I like them because they are a good kind of speed bump in a way, like a gap. Well, not really a gap, but you get what I mean. Like a wall, because they have so much more health, and they are a lot tougher. And the thing I want to talk about is, on my secondary Fallout lore channel, if you didn't know, I have a Fallout lore channel. It's called Wasteland Weaponistics. It's where I go over the lore of the Fallout weapons, one by one, you know. It's very fun, I very much enjoy it. Now, I got a very negative comment on... Actually, I didn't do too bad, but I got a very negative comment on one of those videos. Oh my god, 2 shots at them. That's not too bad, but I got a very negative comment. And, I don't know, I don't mind negative comments that, like, attack my videos, like, your quality. Oh, it's like, oh, your quality is wrong. Oh, you got this, and this wrong. You know, it's fine. But the guy, he attacked me personally. It was like, oh, this is stupid. These videos are stupid. You need to, he's like, go outside. It's like, you need to go outside. And I'm like, sir, I live on a farm. Like, my house is a farm. We used to have, well, we don't have yeah, we don't have farm animals anymore. We used to have, ducks and chickens, and, oh, I killed myself, because I pay attention. Whoa, flipsies. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, we used to have ducks and chickens, and sheep. I think they were sheep. I'm pretty sure we had sheepdogs, but without any sheep. They were good dogs. But they were purebreds, and if you have a purebred dog, whenever they get old, it's kind of just like watching them rapidly die from diseases. Because, like, purebreds, like, I remember the male, we had a male and female, and his back legs just, one day, just stopped working. Like, he was fine one day, and then all of a sudden, his back legs just didn't work. And, yeah, that's kind of the perils of having a purebred dog. It's kind of weird if it's doing good or not. It's a pretty good damage headshot. I forgot they have unique dialogue here. You know students also have unique dialogue when they're in the ash heap as well? They'll say, ugh, like breathing sand. Like, yeah, we're not doing too bad. I wouldn't say we're doing amazing, but we're definitely not doing too bad. Like, I think this... Alright, we found a Crusader pistol that I would say is generally viable. Ooh, I don't know against the Queen, though. Daily Ops, yeah, this would be pretty good for Daily Ops, I think, but... yeah, it's working. I found one that works. It's good as a 10mm... Of all the Gunslinger weapons, like I said, I still don't think it's as good as a Gauss pistol. Because, like, the Gauss pistol I use, which I use the solo Daily Ops, is not even, like, it's this. Vampires and crit damage. And this is the way I use the solo Daily Ops. This thing? I don't know. I think it's perfectly fine to use against trash mobs, like anything you're fighting out in the overworld, right? Like anything on the map here, you're gonna be fine with, right? With this weapon, I think it's perfectly good for that, but not for Daily Ops. But yeah, that negative comment, I don't know, something about like the personal attack on like my character rather than like the video. You know, it's like, oh, go outside. I'm like, sir. He also called me a kid. I'm like, I'm not a kid. I am 27, or going to be 27, next month in July. Like, I know I don't really have, you know, a very manly voice, but you know, just life. I know it's a YouTube comment section, like I shouldn't get too worked up over it, but something about it got to me. I responded to him like, I'm 27 and I live on a farm. Like, I go outside plenty. I still have, you know, well, you don't really have crops anymore, but I still have a large garden, growing a lot of different things in there. I go outside, mow the lawn, do yard work. I don't know, just got to me. Alright, the anti-armor explosive Crusader pistol. Where is it? There it is. It's good. It's not amazing, it is good. Is it the best version of the Crusader pistol? I don't really know. I think I'd have to test a quad crit damage one. I think that one might be what the Crusader pistol might be the best Crusader pistol. I don't know what. Maybe I should try this thing with the cryo receiver. I don't really like the cryo receiver because, like I said, it's not a cryolator effect. I don't really like maybe the pyro receiver. I don't know. You don't. Maybe the pyro receiver is the best. I don't know. There's also the 5.56 receiver, but I didn't find any use out of that, and I've been told before the forum shut down that the 5.56 receiver is the worst one. Even worse than the standard, apparently, which I didn't understand, but I don't know. See everybody later. Tell me what you think of it. Tell me if you think you like the Crusader pistol, you don't not like the Crusader pistol. Alright, bye.